I love the sound of K-ROG TV in the morning. Welcome, everybody, and it is Friday. We have made it to the end of another week here in 2020, past the halfway mark. We're going to be done with it before you know it. It'll be Christmas anytime soon. So start those Christmas lists and get ready to go. But I'm not ready to do that yet. I'm still enjoying summer. I love getting up at 5:45 in the morning and having the sun up and going outside and feeding the chickens and it being nice and sunny out. And I'm not looking forward to the shorter days and the colder weather and all of that any longer. But that's okay. We got a great weekend ahead of us. We're going to start today, as we always do, with our verse of the day. This is from the New International Reader's Version. It's from 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 15. It says, Paul writes, "But make sure that no one pays back one wrong act with another. Instead, always try to do what is good for each other and for everyone else." And this verse is speaking, of course, of forgiveness. You know what? It was all sin has to be paid for. All wrongdoing is paid for. And what forgiveness is, I heard a great definition. I'm sure it was from Tim Keller, because almost every really awesome theological thing I hear anymore is from Tim Keller, either directly or filtered through somebody else. But Tim Keller said, you know, what forgiveness is saying, you sinned against me, but I'm going to pay the price anyway to forgive you. I'm going to give up my right to restitution, my right to wrong you in exchange for the wrong you did me, and I'm just going to take that payment myself, that punishment myself. I'm going to accept the harm, and I'm not going to look for restitution. That's what forgiveness really, really is. And you know, honestly, having an unforgiving attitude, it only hurts ourselves. It's that old saying, you know, it's like hate and anger and unforgiveness are all part of the same thing. It's like drinking poison and expecting your enemy to die. It just doesn't work. And so forgiveness is more about you, honestly, than it is about the person that you're forgiving. And if there's anything that our culture and our country needs right now, it's a big old dose of forgiveness. That's the only thing that's going to let us move on. Let's look at the weather today. A couple of things. Here's our radar. Looks really nice and clear out there today, so should be pretty nice to do all that. We'll look at the forecast. Today's forecast looks like we're where are we at here? Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a nice sunny day. 74 right now. That's what we got going on for the weather. And get some things going. It's hard to be the director of your own show while you're doing this, but today sunny with a high of near 88 degrees, north wind around 5 p.m., becoming calm in the morning. Tonight, a slight chance of showers between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. Then a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 a.m. It's going to be mostly clear with a low of around 68. Calm wind, chance of participation around 20%. On Saturday, tomorrow, 40% chance of precipitation, showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny with a high of near 89. Heat index values as high as 94, but a light and variable wind becoming southwest around 6 p.m. in the morning. So it should be a nice day. And we're going to talk about, well, let's talk about it now. That farmer's market that we're having in Rogersville at the Rogersville Park is going to be phenomenal. Tons of vendors, food, drink, to enjoy while you're there, as well as a bluegrass band. So come out 9 a.m., make a day of it. It'll go till about 1 p.m. Wish I could be there. I'm going to be at the trap shoot in Lynn Creek. So we're going to be watching that. In some bigger news, a little statewide news, the Trump administration is deploying federal law enforcement agents to Kansas City. It's part of a program dubbed Operation Legend. It's aimed to help stem a recent surge in violent crime across the country. Attorney General William Barr announced this on July 8th. It's named after 4-year-old Legend Taliaferro, who died after being shot while he was asleep in Kansas City on June 29th. The White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany said on July 8th that the program is designed as a response to a letter that was sent to Governor Mike Parsons by the Kansas City Mayor Quentin Lucas. He indicated that the city, Kansas City, is at a crisis point, and in a statement, the Justice Department said the initiative was created as a result of Donald Trump's promise to assist cities that have been hit by a string of recent violence. And right, Kansas City, it's 3 hours up the road. That's not too far, but apparently they are in trouble. A lot of different way of life up there than we have down here in Southwest Missouri, and I'm thankful for that. TikTok, it's just sweeping the country here. Everybody's into it except me. But Chinese-owned company, and has come under a lot of criticism for that. And people now are concerned that because it's a Chinese company, there may be too much Chinese influence in that, and so people are maybe not using it or afraid of it. But TikTok is doing some things to move themselves away from their perceived Chinese influence, looking at a board of directors in New York, and may actually move their headquarters completely out of China in order to distance themselves from that. Speaking of dangers from government, did you know dihydrogen monoxide being pumped straight into your house by the government? Do your research. Dihydrogen monoxide, it's everywhere, and it is a killer, so be on the lookout for dihydrogen monoxide. It's going to be a fantastic weekend, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all out and about. I'll have some updates from the trap shoot. I'm sure we'll have some updates from the farmers market right here on K-ROG and everything else going on in the Rogersville area. Thanks for being a supporter of K-ROG. We really appreciate it, and I hope you appreciate what we do as well. If you have any comments or suggestions for us, creative, be nice to us. We're just amateurs. Don't be mean. But we'd love to hear from you. If there's an event coming up you'd like to have covered, we would, we'd be happy to try to do that if it's something that we can do. We're all volunteers. Hey, Jim, thanks for watching. You have a great weekend too, buddy. And but we'd love to be part of the community. We'd love to help out. Of course, if we ever raise any extra money around here, and we do from time to time, from our store actually, shop.krogtv.com. A little bit of the proceeds from all the things that we sell on there, from the coffee mugs and the t-shirts and the hats. And you can get a really cool gator that you can use as a mask, as those are coming. But every time you buy something on there that's got the hashtag Rogersville Strong on it, we make a donation to Logan Rogersville Care to Learn. So get on there, shop.krogtv.com, and support your local community. I'll be back on Monday, but I'll be back from the trap shoots as well. So we'll see from you soon. Thanks for joining me. Have a great weekend.